was moments in the fight where he kind of like stopped and looked at Coach Dre, and he was like, you know, what was going through your mind at that moment?
Well, for me, nothing. Like I wasn't. He didn't do anything to me, so I was surprised when he was behaving.
Right.
You know what I mean? Looking at the corner, trying to give them a signal to stop the fight. I was like,
right.
No, nothing is happening. So, by anyway, it is what it is. You know, sometimes when you, he feels at that moment, he was getting the better of me. So he feels like, you know, I mean, didn't show up a little bit. But it is what it is, boxing. So, yeah.
And you stole some of the late rounds too. You definitely won some of those later rounds.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when you fight one, I mean, he's a great fighter. Don't get me wrong, and he's very, very awkward. And you know, I mean, he's been doing this for a very long time, and his footwork is very, very, you know, I mean, unbelievable. But you know, I mean, it's always good to share the ring with the best in this area, and I think I did what I had to do, and you know, I mean, we give thanks to God, and I believe I did what I had to do on the night, and you know, I mean. The one thing that I know is there's no way he's going to knock me out, and he didn't knock me out, so it is what it is.
Hey, Richard, I know you talked to Jamel Harry, and you said that he wanted to fight you for a somebody fight the game, but I was also told that he wouldn't be ready anyway. Is there any truth to that? Are you interested in fighting?
Yeah, I think there is a truth in that. I was in the UK when I heard that, but looking at the time or the time frame, I don't think that I would love to fight him, but the time frame, you know, when you're at that level, you always want to go in there really much prepared. I don't want to go into the ring with like unprepared and then try to give excuses. I don't give excuses enough for anybody.
Right, and you fought the best. You know, you fought Lopez, you fought Lomachenko. You know, as far as your career, is there anybody that you feel like you still want in the ring?
I want to fight the best out there. I fought, like you said, I fought Loma, I fought Lopez.
Right. I want to knock them out.
Right. I want to fight any Moses, Tank.
Right.
I want to fight all of them.
Speaking of Tank's fighting May 28th, bar 47.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of Rolly fight. What do you think
now,
about the Tank Rolly fight? How you got it?
You know what I mean? For me, I think Tank has got this. I think Khan has got it because Tank has got it because, you know what I mean? You see Romero's last fight with Martinez. And you see what happened, and I think Tang is a better fighter than Martinez. You know what I mean? And he got power than him too. So, I mean, that will tell you the story, how it's going to end.
Hey, Richard, not to bring it on more of a sour note, but we know that he fought Robert Easter. Can you just give us your thoughts on the tragic situation that happened with him? He was shot 3 times. I'm not sure if you heard about that.
Yeah, I do heard about that, and I really wish him like a fast recovery because, you know what I mean, it's always, you know what I mean, I never want to go through that. I never want to get shot, but you know what I mean, I pray that he's got life now. Nothing really happened. That didn't take away his life, and hopefully we'll see him in the ring again.
Dre said that there's a chance of you moving up in weight. What do you think the possibility is of you moving up?
Yeah, at the moment, like I feel good, and I feel good. I can do 135, and still like looking at my age now and how I feel. When I start training, I'll see if I had to move up to 140. If there's a chance for me for maybe eliminate a fight, I would definitely take it and move to 140. And if there's a chance also 135 for eliminate, I'll take it. So yeah.
So now that you fought so many great names, you ever say to yourself, you know, I keep challenging champions. You ever say to yourself, you know, maybe I need to tune up to get to a bigger fight?
Yeah, most definitely. That was the plan actually until this Aaron thing came up, and so at the moment I'm gonna sit with my team once again, and then we'll see what the plan is like. Maybe hopefully maybe I will come back, just get one fight, and then we'll see what happens.
How many fights do you think it's going to take for you to get back in the title contention?
For me, I think 1 or 2 fights maximum, and then third one should be a world title fight.
Do you really want to stay at 135, or your preference?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm okay doing 135, and I can feel like I look big, and I think I can do 140 as well. So it depends on where I get a chance, and then we take it.
Gotcha. Is there any name in particular at 140 pounds that you actually wanted to fight?
Like I said, I always want to fight the best out there.
Yeah, but I know you're not a call-out guy, but give us a name. Somebody at 140 that, you know, if you was to move up, that's the guy that you would want to fight.
Well, actually, Actually, moving up from 140, I won't mention any name because that's my first. If I had to move up, that would be my first fight. So I wouldn't mention names until I had a feel of 140. Then I would, you know what I mean?
What about a guy like Ramirez? He just beat Pedraza a few weeks ago, close fight. He could be on your radar.
Yeah, definitely.
Richard, between Haney and Lomachenko, Richard, which one do you think is the better fight for Cambosis? Like, which one would you rather see?
I think Loma would be a better fight. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you have skills and someone who come forward, and you know what I mean. Loma has got a very quick feet, and it's gonna be interesting. You know, I want to know Gambozi will always come forward, try to and Loma has got that slick move, that you know what I mean. So it's gonna be a good fight.
Richard, who do you think is the king at that division? So many good fighters.
I think at the moment I wouldn't see one person because everyone can lose in 135. So that makes the game that makes it look very interesting. When you lose, a pushover or that because I believe sometimes when you lose one fight and then people say, oh, you are not good. So with the way 135 is, everyone can lose. So you don't really have someone who's gonna dominate for so long at a time.
Thank you, Richard.
Richard, when you think of Lomachenko, Usyk, all the fellow boxers that are fighting for Ukraine at this moment, what's your thoughts on that?
Oh man, honestly speaking, I would have done the same for my country, and that's he's been fighting for his country for a long time since I'm mature and now. So I don't really see that's a new thing. Because he's a real genuine guy fighting for his country. I would have done the same thing, so it's cool.
All right, Richard, well, we do appreciate your time and all the best of luck to you in the ring.
God bless.